Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to take a break from my usual content, I guess, and talk a little bit about what it's really like to be a small YouTuber with under 2,000 subscribers. I know some of you might be in a similar spot, so hopefully my experience can resonate with you or even give you some perspective on the challenges that small creators face. So let's just jump into it. All right, so the first thing is expectations versus reality. I just want to start with the beginning, the moment of excitement. When you first post a video, you think, bam, this is it. This video is going to explode. It's going to take off my channel. My content is great. People are going to love it. And then nothing. Crickets. The audience is dead. The comments are dead. People rather be dead than watch your fucking video. I don't know why, but this just fucking happens. Yeah, sometimes you see those channels that like post 2 videos and they're absolutely exploding. They're growing like crazy. They get one video they post and it gets like 100,000 views, but that's not every channel. It's like one of those super rare things that happens, like someone being born like 8'10". Like it's just one of those things you have absolutely no control over. There's people that like to be experts and say, yeah, you know, I strategically planned this and all that stuff. And yeah, maybe they did. But for the average person, average probably gamer that's watching this, no, that doesn't happen usually. It takes probably over 1,000 videos before you even slightly get an audience. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say that it takes a little bit of time to get an audience and get some views on YouTube. Well, actually, it takes a long time, so don't expect it overnight in your first video. But yeah, most of the time, your friends and your family are probably going to be the ones that are watching your videos. It's nothing like the huge growth that, you know, we all hope for as growing up watching YouTube. I would say it's more like, instead of like a walk in the park, it's more like a marathon. Like, you got to just keep running. You got to keep jogging. Like, you don't sprint. You just got to keep going. As famous Mr. Moist Critical said, you could post the greatest masterpiece on earth. It could be your first and only video on YouTube, and it's the most highly edited, greatest video people will ever see. More than likely, nobody will see it. Unless you're freaking Mr. Beast and you know the algorithm by heart, more than likely, nobody's going to see your first video or 10 videos. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is changes in the algorithm. I know a long time ago, people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, they all started out. They slowly tractioned and they gained some subscribers. And then YouTube had the great antithesis, which was using subscribers to increase views. So if I have 1,000 subscribers, I'm probably going to get about 700 to 800 views because I have 1,000 subscribers. Well, they changed that algorithm and it doesn't work like that at all. You can have 1 zillion subscribers, and if you post videos of a fucking frog shitting on itself, I don't know, maybe you probably won't get any views, or maybe you'll explode in views, but essentially subscribers don't even matter anymore. The YouTube algorithm is kind of like a gatekeeper for small creators getting noticed, and it feels nearly impossible. It's frustrating to see videos that you put so much effort into getting buried, while bigger creators with similar content get all the exposure. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty happy for creators who make it big, and even small creators who blow up out of nowhere. But sometimes it just feels like YouTube favors like established channels over small ones, which makes sense. They have a record of producing content that gets views and aligns with their policies. But damn, bro, they say that they try to help small creators, but it barely feels like it. And the people that do blow up, it's a dime a dozen, man. How many quesos out there are actually trying to blow up, and the one actual queso did blow up? So then you're just kind of stuck there wondering, what did I do wrong? You know, like you look at your analytics and it's all just math and numbers that you don't even understand. All right, next thing I want to talk about is consistency struggles. Especially for me, it's a big one, trying to stay consistent. Consistency is the key, right? But it's so hard to maintain the balance making videos with everything else in life. You know, you got work, school, family, whatever. I'll admit there's times I felt so exhausted even after coming home from work, wondering, is it even worth it? Should I make these videos? Should I even live stream? Should I even make these shorts? But I keep telling myself one day this hard work will pay off. And hopefully you do too if you're listening to this, or you send this to someone who actually wants to be a creator and this inspires them, hopefully. Oh yeah, and let me go ahead and sprinkle this in there as well. Monetization changes. Basically, back in the day, YouTube, you used to be able to just say whatever the fuck you wanted. You can curse, drop certain words into there. I'm not going to say it because it would probably cook this video, but basically monetization was very loose, and now they're very strict on it. If you curse in the first 30 seconds to 1 minute of a video, it'll more than likely be demonetized or receive a quarter of its monetization. It's really fucking crazy how big YouTubers can curse. like Penguin Zero or, you know, Moist Critical, whatever. And then there's some YouTubers like Corey Kenshin who don't even curse or censor blood and stuff like that in gaming videos, and they still get demonetized. So they are so strict to the point that it kind of breaks the system sometimes. But yeah, YouTube's requirements are no joke. You need 1,000 subscribers. You need 4,000 watch hours. So you need 4,000 hours of somebody glued to the fucking screen of their, you need to have their eyeballs literally fucking taped to the screen, actually, just watching your fucking videos in order to apply for monetization, all within the past 12 months. So for small creators, hitting those numbers are kind of like climbing Mount Everest, but without any training. And yeah, without monetization, you're basically getting no financial reward for all your hard work, which I know YouTube, depending on the niche and stuff like that, pays different. So gaming pays pretty low, but gaming's easy. You could just hop on your computer, play a game. Like, it's easy, so it makes sense. But you know, the one that makes the most money is finance. So if you actually don't know anything about money, start a finance channel. Just start talking about money like if you actually know it. That's how you make money. That's all these finance gurus do. They just go on Google, look up finance advice, and they just make YouTube videos about it. They don't actually know what they're talking about, and it pays the most money. So they are just scamming and finessing the system, and it works great. Not all of them, though. Some of them are pretty good. All right, next thing I want to talk about was self-doubt and imposter syndrome. So one of the hardest things starting out being a small creator is self-doubt, which I have a lot. You start comparing yourself to others. You start comparing your stats to others if you have YouTuber friends or people that you know trying to do YouTube, and wonder why their content is getting attraction, but yours isn't. Imposter syndrome kicks in and you ask yourself, am I even good at this? It's easy to get stuck in this negative mindset, questioning whether you're cut out for this or not. And honestly, yeah, it's the bane of my existence. I'd be looking at the hugest, giantest channels and I'm like, damn, why don't I get views like this? I make the same kind of videos. Well, because they make more of them. It's kind of crazy. I mean, this is a great example, but one time I made that Lethal Company Doom video. You know, Lethal Company meets Doom. I don't even remember what I called it. The Lethal Doom guy, whatever. Bro, I posted that video and I think the first couple of days I got like a few thousand views. Bro, by the end of the week, someone posted the video on TikTok with 100,000 followers. They posted the video on TikTok and they just put my name in the description. They didn't even tag me or anything. They just put my name, video from Red Simon. Bro, nobody reads that shit. People saw that video and were commenting like, yo, this is awesome. You did so great. And the guy was fucking replying to the comments like, yo, thank you. Yo, thank you. Bro, he had 100K on TikTok. I'm pretty sure he got paid. The video got 1 million views. I wouldn't be surprised if bro made over $1,000 from my video, which I wouldn't be entirely pissed about if it was a video of me gaming, but the video had nothing about me in it. It was completely original work. So yeah, I guess I kind of fucked myself by not putting like a logo or something in. And I'm not completely mad at the guy. I guess if I ran one of those like faceless TikTok pages, gaming pages, I'd probably do the same. But yeah, just kind of ass. All right, and the next thing I want to talk about too is also toxic feedback and trolls. Sometimes you just post stuff and people don't like it, but it gets a lot of views, so you get a bit of confusion. I'm not saying every small creator deals with trolls, but sometimes it is kind of shocking. Like even with just a handful of views, you get a comment that just tears you down. Like, this video sucks. Why did you make this? And it's like, bro, that is a human being that just sat behind their keyboard and was like, I did not like this so much that I left a negative comment. Like, bro, I have never watched the video and left a negative comment. I just scroll past the video, or I just click off the video, or even dislike. Very rarely I'll dislike a video, be like, this kind of sucked, or I just don't watch it. But people take extra time to drop a hate comment is crazy. And yeah, it kind of affects you a little bit. See, one comment is not enough to do you in, but when you start just getting a bunch of them, that's when it kind of tears you apart a little bit, because you realize comments are people. It's not always bots. So it's like, you know, it's like talking to a person. You think that with low engagement, you probably get, you know, avoid toxic comments, but no, sometimes they find you, and it's just completely disheartening, especially when you're already dealing with low engagement and you just get that one comment. Like, YouTube Studio gives you like a notification when you get a comment, but it doesn't show you what it is until you open the app. And bro, it's so annoying sometimes. Like, oh, I got a comment, I'm so excited, I open it to read it, and it's just like, this video was mid. Or like, you post something brand new and they're like, oh, where's this old thing that you used to do? And it's like, bro, I'm trying new stuff. Another challenge I guess I could talk about is like the lack of support / community when you're getting started. you kind of feel isolated when you're a small creator. You don't have like a built-in community. I mean, I have a little bit of one on my Discord, and I guess my YouTube has a little bit in the comments, but mostly my Discord, people kind of hang out and stuff, and I talk in there sometimes, say how I'm feeling or whatever. But when you start out, you basically have no community, and trying to find other people who are in the same boat as you and want to work as hard as you is literally impossible. I've tried to go on Reddit, I've tried to go on Twitter, YouTube, try to find similar people who want to take it serious and actually grow on YouTube, and it's completely cooked. Even I've reached out through email. You can go to people's description, and I've emailed YouTubers, and nobody has ever responded except for one. And when they did respond, they were very kind, and they declined the collaboration request, but very kindly. So I was able to accept that. But I was like, damn, at least this person actually replied to me and said something. But bro, even people with like 5K subs, I'll fucking email them and be like, yo, let's do a collab or something, and people don't fucking answer. I joined their Discord. I'm like, yo, check your DM, like we should do a collab or something like that. I even try to get around in the community, try to talk, post memes or whatever, like, yo, that video was so funny, like, oh, I tuned in during the stream, like that was my favorite part when you fucking slipped and fell, like whatever. It doesn't work. At least it doesn't work for me. I just can't do it. It hasn't worked for me at all. So yeah, when you're just starting out, it could definitely feel like you're alone. And well, it still kind of feels like that. I feel like even when you get larger, it'll probably get to that point, because then you get so big that everybody is just trying to message you, and there's too much noise to filter through. So I get that too. All right, so the last thing I just wanted to say is staying motivated and some advice. At the end of the day though, I keep going just because I love making videos and I love making gaming content. Even with the struggle, sometimes there is really satisfying moments, like, you get a donation, or like the video explodes in views, and I just like putting it out there. Like, I like editing, I like talking, I like having my face on camera. It's cool. It's like I'm hanging out with my friends, but it's all virtual, like online. And sometimes I'll hang out with my actual friends on Discord or whatever, playing a game, and then I'm just recording or I'm streaming, and it's just like, this is what I would do anyways if I wasn't even streaming. So, but yeah, if you're a small content creator and you're going through the same stuff I am, you're trying to just grow your channel or whatever, drop a comment, leave a comment in there, say, hey, I've been trying to do XYZ. I read my comments, bro. I probably reply to you. And if you guys are in the gaming niche, also drop a comment too. Maybe you guys can collab and find each other in the comments. I don't know. But all I want to say really is just don't give up. Keep creating. Keep putting yourself out there, and eventually you will find your audience. And if my story resonates with you, drop a like on this video, please. We're all in this together, bro. Thanks for listening to my little rant. I hope this gives you some insight to what it looks like to be a small YouTuber, and continue grinding. Until next time, see you in the next video. Peace.